So, what would you guys say that nowadays? How can I word this? Like, what is a woman's main commodity nowadays? Do you think it's her beauty? Do you think she's worried about being independent and trying to bring something to a relationship, or just being on her own? Like, what do you think is the main like commodity for a woman?
I think it's a little bit of both. I think a lot of these women are starting to get one is very independent, but at the same time too, they also want to look good, but it's more from for themselves at this point too. So before he's gonna just be like, oh, I gotta look good for this date, or I gotta be attractive so I can meet somebody. But now a lot of women are just getting their money, and then just kind of just want to spend their money. If they want to spend it on like a BBL or lip fillers or whatever, but sometimes they do it for themselves too.
Mm.
It's just because they want to feel that body confidence. They want to be happy with themselves when they look at themselves in the mirror. It's not so much for the attention of men, but also with that also comes a negative attention from men. It's like, oh, you're faking it. You're just trying to look attractive and all that stuff, and it's a fake body.
So do you think like once they get the good outfits, lips done, ass done, whatever it is, and they take the selfie, like it's for the male attention?
No. Oh, I would say no. They will get the male attention regardless, but most of the time they kind of just do it for themselves as well.
So if it's for yourself, wouldn't you think they would just keep it on their phone instead of posting it for the world?
Well, I mean, same thing guys do with their haircuts too. So you gotta realize like that. Sometimes it's just kind of like that.
I mean, but I think a guy would be honest and be like, "Nah, I'm trying to get chicks. So I'm trying to get the show where I got the fresh cut."
but
that's why they post the cars and the money.
I'm gonna be honest. I have exclusive stuff like that, and I don't care. Like I was in a relationship where like my ex would be like, "Why are you posting this? Why are you posting that?" Well, why are you liking this? Why are you liking that? If you're supporting the other person, support me too, honey. Shit, be my main supporter. Why are you supporting the other shit? It's just the mentality, like how you go about it. Like how he said, sometimes some guys, they think that girls are doing things just to get something out of it, to do like to impress other people. Like no, like I'm trying to invest in myself. And if I want, it's just how you look at it. Like honestly, I'm gonna invest in my knowledge. I'm gonna invest in my person. I'm like nowadays it's like if you don't like something about your life, do something about it. Stop complaining. So like it's like remember we're not freaking ugly. We're just broke.
But sometimes I think too they will make those like either one body enhancements or just like their looks, and the confidence does also come from like, hey, having all these guys throwing themselves at them in their DMs, all these likes and comments and stuff. That when they see that, they're like, okay, like, that attention does boost their confidence. So it could be a little bit of that too.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just bouncing off of your questions. I can't read you writing.
Okay. Which gender respects the other gender less? Men respect women less, or women respect men less in this dating market nowadays?
I think it's a 50-50.
You think it's even?
I honestly do think it's a 50-50.
Even though you throw in the whole generality and everything like that, you got like Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion just stepping on dudes. Like,
nah, it's 50-50. I'm gonna say why. It's 50-50 because as a girl, as girls now, it's kind of like, oh, like, how do I say this? Like, what are you gonna do? What you got going on? Like, how is this person and everything like that. And then like the other 50 is kind of like guys like, oh, like this person's like this person's like that, and everything like that. It's like everyone's kind of bashing each other. Like it's sad.
don't you think that being like a man that women have more to gain from men than men gain from women? I mean, what they gain besides sex? Like, what is a man to gain? A woman can gain security, sex, like traveling, a whole another lifestyle. Like so, and being that there's more women than men, that like I think that 10 women with their standards are chasing that one same guy that has that lifestyle, that car, that money, and that clout, and all the other guys are getting ignored. The guy that comes up and opens the door and he works at A&PM every day, you put in 20 or 40 on pump 7, he wants to talk to you, but you would ignore him. Like,
Yeah, but like that guy they're chasing is like, yeah, he has the money, he has all that stuff, but they don't realize that just because he has also the money, Like when people are rich, they're like, it's gets to the point where you're like, oh, I could have anything. I
It's
could have
entitlement.
anything.
Yeah.
So it's literally like, you know, like they're thinking like, I don't just gotta have you. I could have
Yeah.
all of you.
Yeah.
But I think going back into the question is, I think it's both. Or, oh, sorry. I think it was mainly male dominant, but right now women are starting to catch up on that. Kind of going back with all these female artists that are empowering women and kind of
Making everything's
But
okay.
but do you
Yeah.
think it's empowerment? Because if you pay attention to it, they're telling live the hot girl summer, all this, do this, do this, do this. But every single one of those girls are in relationships.
I've seen it, but I mean, okay. So like when a guy, like let's say a guy gets rejected, they'll say the sweetest things that they want. They want oh very beautiful and all that stuff and blah blah blah. But you reject them, what happens? A lot of them start bashing on you, like, oh fuck you,
yeah,
know,
but
you're
those are
actually
like
not that good,
asshole,
Yeah.
punk ass type dudes that do this shit. Like,
But I think now like, a lot of women are starting to go on that route as well too. Like, oh, this guy's broke. This guy, this guy's short. Like, I don't like.
Yeah.
You got to be at least 6 feet.
Yeah.
Making all this money and stuff like that. But it's also being, pictured in all these rappers and stuff like that too. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Doja Cat, they're all fantastic artists. And they make their stand in womanhood as well. But I think with that is now you're starting to get a lot more women who feel much more confident.
that the lifestyle is reachable, that they can do it.
No, it's just women are they're actually voicing themselves now, because it's kind of like going to, rappers and stuff like that. Oh, no one has a problem when they call us a bitch. No one has a problem when, it's for the streets. Oh, no one has a problem when, you bash a woman. But, oh, now us girls that we're trying to speak upon you guys, oh, now everyone has an issue. It's just about the generation, Back in the days, women were supposed to be, less. Women are supposed to listen. Women are supposed to do what the guy says. And now girls are like, nah. Like, now you gotta do what I say.
Yeah.
Like,
But that's what I'm saying. I think that comes from like a lot of men nowadays just aren't leaders. They're not. Women don't see them as like, why respect you for what? Like, the fuck, I have my own. Like,
yeah,
so that's
because we realize our power. Like I said, for you guys to have the power, you guys need money. We just need ourselves.